I'm live. Can you hear me now? How about now? Can you hear me? I'm live. I'm live. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Here we go. I hear myself. Good. All right. Just give me a quick thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Give me something. Give me something you can hear. Make sure the volume's coming through okay. Okay, they can hear me now. Okay, great. Appreciate that. Good. So we just get this is the inaugural test stream. That's what we're doing it this way. Just want to make sure that we can get this thing going. So real quick rundown. We're going to be drafting. We're going to be drafting on Monday. Actually, I believe it's Monday, the 16th. Yeah. So 2 days from now, it'll be on Monday. I was going to start the draft. So this is a fantasy football. Let me see if I can pull up a new tab here. Tab here. Just go to pull that up. We can do a quick share on that as well. So let's go to replace, and we're going to replace it with this. So No Guts, No Glory Dynasty League. This is a startup league. So this is our league mission is to create the most competitive, engaging, and long-lasting dynasty fantasy football experience possible. So we're committed to building a league of dedicated managers who value strategy, sportsmanship, rivalries, and the thrill of competition. In the No Guts, No Glory League, your legacy is everything. Will you rise to greatness or fade into irrelevance? Oh, wow. Okay. I wrote that. That's pretty good. So anyway, so here's a little bit about the league. So we're pretty excited for this. So I interviewed by video call every manager that was in here. We had about a little over 50 applicants that applied. I met with around probably like 20-ish, 25 maybe of those applicants. I met with them on a video call, and then we narrowed that down to get our 11, because me, I'm one of them, but 11 other team members. Here's some of the teams right here. You can see. But we do have a Discord. And just a quick note on that. I think I'm going to be switching that Discord over to the Lord's Discord. Just combine those in. I think it makes the most sense instead of managing two Discords and having two different communities. So that will probably merge. So we'll talk about that more later. But that is the direction we'll probably go, just to get some more activity. Now, in addition to that, okay, in addition to the No Guts, No Glory League, very exciting to announce that LordSkunk.com, let's share this one real quick. LordSkunk.com has now launched our league, a redraft league. So the league that we're going to be finding the draft order revealed tonight for, that we're going to draw here in a minute. Saw the wheel. We're going to draw that to determine the draft order of this team. So the Dynasty League, the difference, just real quick for some of you that don't know the difference between a Dynasty League and a regular league. The Dynasty League is a long-term league. It's going to be a league that we're going to draft. We're going to have this team for ever. And we just adjust the rosters as we go, just like a regular NFL team. So throughout the year, we're going to be following football. We're going to be determining, hey, who are the rookies we want to draft, who might have got hurt, who might have got traded, who might have retired, whatever. We're going to be looking for that. And then we have, so that's a longer, slower play, a long-term play. Then we have what's called a redraft league. This is a traditional fantasy football league where you go in, you draft, you run your team throughout the season, and then, at the end of it, somebody wins, and then you move on. So on LordSkunk.com, we launched redraft leagues. So we have these on Yahoo and Sleeper. They're a $5 buy-in. They're super fun as far as the payout. So we'll have a total payout of $60. So a pretty good pot. You invest $5, you have a chance to get a pretty good return on your investment. So the champion will receive $30. The runner-up, so second place, will receive $10. The regular season points champion will receive $6, which is pretty good. So you've already upped your money, right? If you got that. But then we're going to do a weekly high score. So if you win for that week, the first 14 weeks, you're going to get $1 for every time that you get the highest score that week. So you have a chance. So technically, if you had the high score every single week for 14 weeks, you get $14 from that. You would be the regular season points champ, so you would get $6. So right there, you're at 20. You already 4x your money right there. That's pretty good. But if you go through the playoffs and you win the championship, you're going to get $50. I mean, that's pretty amazing. That is just 10 extra money right there. So pretty good. So really good opportunity to have some fun. These are high offense, high scoring leagues. There's no if you go down here to the settings, you can see this. There's 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 2 flex. So wide receiver, running back, tight end, your choice. 1 super flex. So this is a super flex redraft league. 8 bench, 0 kickers, 0 defense, 0 IDP, nothing. And look at this. Bench, 8 bench players. That's massive. So it gives you a chance. It's kind of like a best ball format, high scoring best ball format, kind of with a dash of dynasty thrown in for more of the the high scoring, no defense, no kicker stuff. So it really gives you a good chance to it. So the point of it is to have fun, to be able to draft, to have a good time. I'm going to live stream all the drafts. I'm going to live stream some of the draft of the dynasty, but it's a long draft. It's going to take a very long time to get to that draft. So these are quick hits. So we're going to be drafting Yahoo on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be drafting on Sleeper same time on Thursdays. So if you want to jump in on that, we'll have some special Saturday shows as well and drafts. But those leagues are up there, so you can head over to lordskunk.com. $5, jump in there. You just hit join right here. It'll take you directly over to leagues. You can't see it on here. It won't show a screen other than what I'm showing. But I can I can share that probably here. Let's just replace that, and you'll take you right into to League Safe. So you can jump right in there, and you can go ahead and drop it in your $5 right there on League Safe. It's all secure. Everything's good. You know you'll get the payout. It's all set on majority vote. So it's all good. So super excited about that. If you're No Guts, No Glory member, and I saw some of you already jumped in. I saw Chris Green jumped in on these already. So we had a couple of people that jumped in. We had a couple of people that wanted to be in No Guts, No Glory that for whatever reason didn't make it in. They have joined as well. So it's a really good chance to be a part of the community. We're going to merge the 2 Discords together. We're going to make a super sick fantasy football community. So super excited about that. So please check that out, jump in. And now let's start our first draw. Who's excited to see that first draw? Let's go ahead and switch back to that screen. So we're going to go back to I got to find it now. Wheel of Names. Here we go. We're going to share the Wheel of Names. Here we go. So these got all of the team members on there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, okay. Looks like the stream just on my end. It looks like it lags. So if you can hear me, shoot me over a thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. The chat, let me know what's going on. Christopher Green, there he is. Christopher Green, he's in No Guts, No Glory, and he joined a Lord Skunk. He joined a Lord Skunk draft. He joined 2 of them, actually. I saw he joined 2 today. So thanks so much, Christopher Green. You are all in, baby. You are all in. Here we go. Leo, that's Leo. Rosalio is Leo. Here we go. We're going to spin this bad boy. Here we go. We're spinning now, baby. Here we go. We're spinning. We're going to find out who is going to draft first. Who's going to draft first in the No Guts, No Glory Dynasty Draft. South Beach Explorer drafts first. Wow. Okay, so I need you guys to go ahead and lock that into the manager chat in Discord. Go ahead and type that in so we know. South Beach Explorers drafts first. Congratulations, South Beach Explorers. Congratulations to you. You are going to be drafting first in our Startup Dynasty Draft. I know that that we are going. Oh, sorry. Sorry, did that not show? Okay, so there, just so you guys can see that it actually did spin. I think it was on the comment section there. So sorry, I need to switch over here. But yeah, so it did spin. It did get South Beach Explorers, so they are drafting first. So congratulations to them. Now I know that some of our members in the league, they wanted to trade their draft spots and stuff like that. Again, we'll see how that pans out. But right now, as it sits right now, South Beach Explorers is the first pick of the No Guts, No Glory Startup Draft. So if you guys can, just go ahead and type that in the Discord. There we go. We got it. Flying V just got that. Thank you very much. So appreciate that. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit the next one. Let's see who's going to be drafting second. We're going to remove South Beach Explorers. We're going to go ahead and spin again. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Let's see what we get. Here we go. Drafting second. Oh, wow. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Let's go down the All-Stars, baby. Drafted second. There we go. There we go. We got the Jalen Hurts jersey on. Super Bowl winner right here. Now, I want you guys to know, I don't have it handy here. It's probably hanging up in the closet. But I do have a custom-made Skunkadelic All-Stars jersey that I will be wearing during the draft while we stream the draft. Of course, when I stream some of the drafts for the LordSkunk.com leagues. So super excited, appreciate it. Oh, we got a message in in Discord that some people don't know where the stream is. So I'm going to go ahead and let me share this in Discord real quick. We got Kramer in the house. Kramer is here. We're super excited for him to join the league. He's very experienced in Dynasty. So there we go. Let's go ahead and hit that up. Let's grab this. We're going to pop. That's the other thing about having two Discords. We got to put this in two different ones. So let's go ahead and here. And we're going to post. There we go. All right. So we got our first two picks. So first pick, South Beach Explorers, going to be picking first. Right now, as it currently sits, I will be picking second. Skunkadelic All Stars in the house, baby, right there. Excited about that. So that's pretty cool. Let's see who's going to be picking third. Let's see. Let's remove. And let's spin this bad boy again. Here we go. Here we go. Make sure if you're watching this, share this, like this, thumbs up, do all the good things with it. It helps on the algorithm of YouTube. I really appreciate it. As you probably know, I had my channel previously for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Did that for a little over a year. Built that up to around 2 million views. Put that on hiatus for a while. Obviously, now I'm back. And now we need to redo that algorithm. We need to get that a fantasy football dynasty league, fantasy football redraft, just basically fantasy football in general. So let's get the likes going. Let's get shares going. Do all the things that you need to do. For all the No Guts, No Glory family that are watching this, sitting next to their family, and the kids putting the kids to bed, or the wife's watching a show on Netflix and you're watching this on the phone, whatever. Appreciate that so much. Thank you. Like it. Share it, subscribe to the channel, all the stuff you're watching on YouTube. If you can, go into the chat on whatever you're watching it on. I'd really appreciate that. If you could go into the chat and let me know what platform you're on. Let me know what you're watching it from. Are you watching it from YouTube? Are you watching this from Twitch? Are you watching it from Facebook? So let me know. Let me know where you're watching from, and I really appreciate everybody checking it out. So Fighting Pheasants, Sodak from South Dakota, Fighting Pheasants is drafting third in the No Guts, No Glory fantasy football startup draft. Super pumped about that. I've been doing fantasy football for over 20 years, primarily on Yahoo, diamond level player, or level, whatever, manager, whatever you want to call it. But I've been doing that. So I've been doing fantasy a long time, never got into Dynasty. I thought Dynasty was like way too much. I thought it was a lot going into it. But last year I was in several leagues, won quite a few of my leagues. I had a lot of fun, but then that's it. It's over. It's like you're done. It's like the season's over. You just throw this team away. I had Jalen Hurts on my team. On one of my leagues, I had Josh Allen on one of my leagues, and I just throw them away. It's like they're just gone. They don't exist anymore. And it was kind of like, man, that's heard a lot of people talking about Dynasty, and I thought, hey, you know what, let's do it. But if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. I want to set it up right. I think we did that. We set that up really well. If you're curious, if you want to set up a Dynasty League, go check out No Guts, No Glory League. I consulted with a bunch of different influencers and people that are very involved in Dynasty that are not connected to the league at all. I just got their opinion. I got their feedback, what's good, what's bad, and they were able to connect with me and get me that. And so let's see who we got coming up next. We're going to remove Fighting Pheasants from here, and let's see who's going to be drafting fourth in the No Guts, No Glory Dynasty Startup Draft. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, wow. Kramer's H-Town K-Dogs. Wow, is going to be going fourth. Wow. Congratulations to Kramer. Super excited for him to be able to be drafting fourth in the Dynasty Draft. So that's great. So we're excited. We got 4 down. We got 8 more to go. Super excited about that. But back to a little bit about, my experience with fantasy, why I like it so much. First off, I never followed NFL to a certain extent, but never really got involved in it. But once I got turned on to fantasy football, once I got turned on to the aspect of it, of managing your team, drafting your team, kind of following along the players, seeing what they're doing in real time, doing game stuff, I became super addicted to it. I really love it. It is super fun, super competitive. But I found, especially interviewing a lot of these managers that were wanting to join to be the founding managers in No Guts, No Glory, is that there's people that are in hundreds of leagues. They're literally in hundreds of leagues on different platforms. and just different style leagues, stuff like. There's people that are in hundreds of leagues, like they're literally in hundreds of leagues on different platforms, and just different style leagues, stuff like that. And I'm like, man, do you know any of the people though? Like, do you connect with them? Like, no, nobody trades, nobody talks, nobody engages. I'm like, so really, you're in what I would consider a faceless league. You're in a face. You have no idea who the people are. They have no idea who you are. They could be bots. They could be an 8-year-old kid that drafted and then deleted the app. Like, you have no idea who these people are. So it's pretty. Yeah, that was Kramer. Yep. So it's pretty exciting when you can build, I think, a long-term option with the dynasty, as long as you build it with good people. And that's what we did. I went and personally interviewed. I personally did a video call, 15-minute video call with every single person that was interested. I selected as a potential manager to join. I interviewed them. I met with them. We talked. I got to know them a little bit. They got to know me. They got to know what I was looking for. And then we were able to select that to get us down to our top 11, right? Because I'm already in there, so that's 12. So pretty good here. So we're going to remove H-Town K-Dogs, and we're going to go ahead and hit this bad boy again. Here we go. Who's going to be drafting 5th? Oh, wow. Howard's in there. So I call him Howard the Ducks. That's my name. We'll get more logos and get stuff figured out where we're going to be at with some of these folks. But right now we got Howard drafting 5th. Now we're on 5th, right? 5th overall. So there we are. And then this does have a 3rd round reversal. So our draft is set up for that. So we're going to draft, we'll draft the 1st round, and then the 3rd round will reverse back, kind of give everybody a chance, kind of even things out a little bit. Is why they do that. So if you want to check out the settings for the No Guts, No Glory League, make sure you head over to nogutsnogloryleague.com. And then in addition, if you want to join one of our super flex leagues and just get some high offense, have some fun with us, have some good times. We're going to be streaming. We're going to be chatting. We're going to be connecting on Discord. Make sure that you check that out. Would love to have you join us in a draft, join us in a league, and more importantly, join us in the community. Just have fun, like-minded other people that enjoy fantasy football. If you're new to fantasy football as well, we have a bunch of veterans in there that are there to help. So having these multiple leagues, there'll be a bunch of people that will not have a vested interest in the league that you're in. So they can, they'll counsel you up, they'll coach you up. Shoot, I seen here No Guts, No Glory. I seen this, and we got people helping each other here in this league already. So we're really building a community and a foundation. We're building something fun, something that you can be a part of. So if you want to be a part of, something like this, make sure that you check that out. Let me flip back over to the wheel. Sorry, I don't think the wheel is up, but there it is. There's the wheel for you, so you can check that out. We're going to go ahead and remove Howard the Ducks, as I call him. We're going to go ahead and remove that. So right now, we are going to spin again. We're going to spin again. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can put the chat on here as well, because that would make things easier. I think I can do that. So let me just add the chat over to here. And I think we can drop, there we go. We can drop that in. So now we got the chat, and now we're all together here. Okay. You know what? I'm sorry, but we need to go a little bit. Let's get this. Here we go. Here we go. So picking 6 is Big Pick Energy. Picking 6, Big Pick, Dr. Swinks, Big Pick Energy. Dr. Swinks, Big Pick Energy. That's great. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So again, if you're on here, please like, please subscribe, please share. All that's important. We need to get those likes up there. Make sure that we're doing that. I really appreciate all the support, anything that you guys can do. Let me mute this real quick here. I got to mute this one. There we go. So there we go. So we got Dr. Swings Big Pick Energy is going to be picking 6. That's great. Let's go ahead and refresh this. All right, make sure you throw up that thumbs up. Make sure you throw up that like. Please subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you get this out there. I really appreciate that. We are going for fantasy football dynasty videos now. That's what we're going towards. We need to start moving that up. We got to rebuild the whole entire channel on that. So super excited. So let's go ahead and remove Big Pick Energy, Dr. Swink. Let's remove him. Big shout out to Dr. Swink. If you looking for a chiropractor, that is your guy. That's the guy you want. All right, let's go ahead and roll it again. Let's see who's picking 7th. Picking 7th. Here we go. Oh, wow. Chin strap penguins in the house. Here we go. Chin strap penguins. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. That's great. That's great. So we're excited for that. We got chin strap penguins. Are going to be picking 7th. We got 5 more picks to go. I appreciate everybody hanging out. I appreciate all the No Guts, No Glory managers that are staying up. I appreciate everybody that's following along the channel. Again, this is for a No Guts, No Glory League.com. Check that out. This is for a fantasy football dynasty startup draft. 12 teams, super flex, tight end premium. Awesome scoring. We got big plays. We're giving massive bonuses out for big plays. This is a chance for you to go in on Sunday night. Hey, you might be a little bit behind, but if you got the right players going and the right thing hits on Monday, you got a chance to actually win your week. So excited about that. Cannot wait. Again, also, that league is filled. No Guts, No Glory is filled. It is filled. You cannot join it. It is impossible for you to join No Guts, No Glory. It cannot happen. Okay, it cannot happen. But what you can do right now is you can go to lordskunk.com. We got leagues set up right now that you can join immediately. $5 leagues. You jump in. $5 league is going to get your buy-in. Total $60 pot. Champion's going to get $30. Second place gets $10. Points, season points winners for the season is going to get $6. So you already made money back right there. And then for each week that you're the high points winner, you're going to get a $1 bonus every single week for the first 14 weeks. So, like I said, I mean, if you get high points every single week, $14. You're automatically going to win the season winner for that. So that's $6. So right now you're at $20. You win the championship, you're at $50. You put $5 in, you get 50. But listen, even if you don't win, you're going to have a great time. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any difference. If you're new, it's a great format for you to jump into. This is not your grandpa's fantasy football. There's no defense. There's no kickers, nothing like that. This is all pure 100% offense. It's super flex. We got big play bonuses in the Lord Skunk League, so make sure you check that out. Jump over there, be a part of that. If you like the streams, if you like what we're doing here, we're going to be doing that nonstop. Every Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be drafting on Yahoo. And then Thursdays, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, we're going to be drafting on Sleeper. So whichever one you prefer, if you like both. I actually like both. So if you like both, you're welcome to do that. Now, this league, this Startup Dynasty League, is going to be on Sleeper. That's what this one is. We can pull it up here in a little bit. But right now, let's go ahead and fire off another pick. Here, I just want to pull this screen up real quick. Let's go to No Guts, No Glory. Got it. Okay, so we got that pulled up. That'll be ready to go. Okay, we're back here. We're going to remove Chin Strap Penguins. Chin Strap Penguins is out. Again, if you're here, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Please hit that subscribe. It's very important that you do that. And if you can, share the stream on your social media. Hey, if you're No Guts, No Glory, you definitely want your friends and family to see where you're picking at, what's going on, and they can cheer along with you. We're trying to make this a fun event. We're going to build up teams, build up branding. So let's go ahead and hit it again. We're getting down to the very end here. Let's see who we got coming up next. Big money, big money, big money. Who's next? All right, here we go. Oh, wow. We got Eddie Ha. His team name is to be announced. Eddie Ha, you are going to be picking, I believe this is 8th, right? Yeah. So Eddie Ha is going to be picking 8th. Congratulations to you, Eddie. I'm glad that you're here. Eddie's in a lot of leagues. He's very experienced in Dynasty. So looking forward to learning from him and learning from, there's so many people in here that are super experienced in fantasy football. Several are experienced in Dynasty. So I'll be curious to see how it all goes together. But Eddie Ha is going to be picking currently 8th in the No Guts, No Glory Startup Dynasty Draft. Absolutely amazing. Love it. All right. We're down to the last 4. Let me go ahead and pull up. Let's go ahead and pull this up real quick. We're going to switch over to a screen here. So this is the actual league for No Guts, No Glory. So this is you might not be able to see it that much because of the, let's remove the chat for a moment. So we're going to remove that out. So here's the No Guts, No Glory league. These are all the teams that are in it. But yeah, we're super, super excited. Our draft is going to be going off in less than 2 days now, guys. Less than 2 days. This draft is going to start. Now, this is going to be a slow draft. Now, the LordSkunk.com drafts are going to be high octane, super fun drafts. They're traditional state drafts. You have like a minute or two, make your picks. But it's going to be boom, 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 rapid fire. Now for the No Guts No Glory, the one that we're drawing the picks for right now, that league is going to be a slow pick draft. So you're actually going to have 8 hours, and then the timer stops between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. Eastern time. So the timer just it doesn't run during that time. But you're going to have 8 hours to make a pick. Now I know that the addicts. The fantasy football addicts in this league aren't going to take it 8 hours probably unless something happens like with work or life or whatever. But you have up to 8 hours, so you can really make a pick. So it's a completely different style draft, very methodical. You're able to really plan and strategize throughout the draft. So super excited for that. Very interested to see how that goes. I'm in one right now. I'm on a best ball draft, slow draft like that on DraftKings just to try it out. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm super excited. But we'll be streaming part of that. We're streaming updates of that draft. But where you're going to have the most fun, the most high octane to really get in there and kind of, get the juices flowing is going to be in those LordSkunk.com redraft leagues, $5 super flex, high octane ones. So we're excited about that. All right, let's flip back over to the wheel here. Flip back over to the wheel and see how we're doing there. Okay, so we got four teams left. Four teams left. So right now, just a recap. All right. Picking number one is going to be, who is number one? South Beach. Yeah. South Beach Explorers, number one. They're picking first in the draft. Currently, they have the number one pick in No Guts, No Glory League. So I know some people are like, oh, I want to trade those out. I don't want to be number one. But number one, you get to pick who you want. You guaranteed to pick who you want. That's pretty good. So there's some strategy there. I don't know. I don't know about trading and all that. I'm coming in second. So Lord Skunk, Skunk and Elk All Stars is coming in second. So I'll be picking second in the draft currently. Fighting Pheasants will be picking third. H-Town K-Dogs is picking fourth. Howard the Ducks is going to be picking fifth. We got Big Pick Energy. Dr. Swink is going to be picking sixth currently. Chinstrap Penguins is picking seventh. And then we got Eddie Haas, team name to be determined, will be picking eighth. So let's go ahead and spin this bad boy. Let's do it. Roll it through the dot. All right, who's it going to get? Who's it going to get? Oh, wow. So we got Benz Johnson. Okay. A house. So great job. You're going to be picking, what is this? It's going to be ninth now. You're going to be picking ninth. That's probably a pretty decent spot to pick from. I would say ninth because remember it's going to come back to you. Six picks later or whatever, right? So that's not actually too bad of a spot to be. So that's great. So let's go ahead and remove that. I want to flip over real quick. Let's flip over real quick to the Lord Skunk Fantasy Football League 2025. Here we go. All right. So this is the most fun $5 fantasy football leagues anywhere. Okay. So this right here, you can't get in No Guts, No Glory. You can't do it. It's impossible. You cannot do it. It cannot happen. But this league you can get in literally right now. Right now you can get in this league. Why would you want to join this league? Why? High scoring, all offense format. Look at that. Super flex, 3 wide receivers, 2 running back, 2 flex, 1 tight end. No kickers, no defense. Every week is explosive. Every week you have a chance to put up massive points, depending on who you draft. Modern engaging scoring. So this is for the let's not go through all the drama of a kicker and a defense. Who's the matchups? Who's that? Why? Why are we wasting? Why would we waste our time with that? Why? You don't have to do that. Just because your grandpa did it doesn't mean you have to do it. Okay? Your grandpa used to have a phone that dialed like this. Okay? You don't anymore. You have a smartphone. You just pick it up and you go. Okay? I don't even have to pick up. I can just tell Siri or Alexa. I shouldn't even say that in here because I got both of them in here. Tell them what to do and they'll call whoever you need to. So you don't have to have a kicker and a defense anymore. Okay, these are super flex. These are deep rosters. We still have the 4 injured reserve last year. Oh my goodness, I needed 8 injured reserve. So many people are getting hurt. But you do have 4 injured reserve. You got 8 bench spots. You got to jump in these leagues. You got to do it. You have to draft with me. If you're having fun right now, you have to draft with me. It's going to be fun. We're going to have guests on. We're going to have people within the league on. We're going to talk about fantasy football galore. We're going to be talking about fantasy football nonstop. Fantasy football. And I can't wait to connect with all of you and be able to do that. So we'll be an online snake draft now. I'll be doing it live, kind of like I'm doing here with the picks. So you'll be picking from the platform. You'll be picking from Yahoo, or you'll be picking from Sleeper, whatever it might be, and then I would be live streaming it, and we'll be talking about the picks. We'll be doing whatever, so you can watch your draft, watch the draft that you're in. And if you're interested, if you want to, if you're on one of the Lower Skunk drafts and you want to jump on as a guest, hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on the lowerskunk.com Discord, and I'll be glad to connect you. But everything that you need is right here on lowerskunk.com. So you can select. So you can see we're drafting June 24th. You just hit that join button, boom, it takes you right to League Safe. You put your information in. It's all secure. Everything's taken care of. You don't have to worry about anything. So super excited. Make sure that you do that. Really appreciate it. Let's jump over and spin this wheel. Let's spin this wheel. Let's find our spinning wheel. Where's it at? Here it is. The wheel of names. All right, so we got our 3 more left. We got Punning Pandas, we got Christopher Green, and we got Joe Mama's Home Cooking. All right, so Punning Pandas, Christopher Green, Joe Mama's Home Cooking. Let's see where we're at. If you are, a fan of a certain spot in a super draft, if you do one spot's better than another, I'd love to hear from that in the chat. Let me know what you think. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts. I've never done a fantasy dynasty startup draft. I've never done it. I've never done the league. So I would be interested to hear, your opinion. So here we go. Let's get a song going for this one. Get a little Goblins from Mars, Fire and Ice. Joe Mama's Home Cooking. Wow, Joe Mama's Home Cooking is picking 10th. Joe Mama, congratulations, you're picking 10th from draft. That's a pretty good spot. Again, you can pick 10th, then it goes 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, it comes right back to it. That's pretty good. Not a bad spot to be. Keep in mind, so like, for example, I'm picking second, so it's got to go, I'm going to get the second player. I get second pick of any player on the board. That's great. But then it's going to go all the way through the draft and then start back over and come all the way back through me. So it's going to be a long time till I get to pick again. So it's going to be interesting. So here's the cool part. Why we like doing this, why everybody's been anticipating doing this part of it to know where they draft, is now we can start doing mock drafts. Now we can start kind of seeing where do you think this is going to lie? How do you think this thing's going to fall? Now, of course, a mock draft it just gives you a basic understanding. You're going to have real humans you're going against. They're going to make all kinds of crazy decisions, and people do things that are nuts. But at least a mock, you kind of get an idea. You kind of get a chance for who's probably going to be around there, how the pick order is going to look, stuff like that. So pretty exciting there. Really excited to be able to jump in and do that draft. Really excited to be able to connect with these guys. These are super cool guys. Really excited for that. And excited to have some of them on the show, to be able to have them come on the stream and chat and be able to meet, be able to meet the rest of the fantasy football world. They have some great insights. They have some great information. Very, very experienced, very talented in fantasy football. So I'm excited to get connected with them more. So we're going to go ahead and remove Joe Mama. So we're down to our last two. We're down to our last 2 picks. Super excited. I'm going to take just a real quick here. Let me see something. I'm going to take a real quick here. We will be. What's up? We're back. Here we go. We got 2 more left. I got to keep hyping it, man. I got to keep hyping the lowerskunk.com redraft $5 fantasy leagues. You've got to jump in on these. You've got to become a part of this. I'm having so much fun being live with all of you that you're going to have so much fun doing these drafts. I can't wait. So let's jump in. We're going to get our set. So these are really our last pick. This is it. So we're going to be wrapping up the show here in just a few minutes. So let's go ahead and hit. We're going to find out because this is going to be number 11 and number 12 together. So we're going to find out who goes 11 and we're going to find out who goes 12. Punny Panda. Punny Panda is going 11th. Wow. Punny Panda is going 11th. That means Christopher Green is picking 12th. Now, that's actually a pretty good spot, to be honest with you. You're going to 12th spot is you're going to get a chance to see what everybody else kind of did, who the strategy was, who they went with off the board. Did they go quarterback? Did they go running back? Did they go wide receiver? Who did they go with? You're going to get a chance to be able to go boom, boom, to pick 2 picks back to back right in a row. That's not a bad spot to be in. I think anywhere for me, these guys were talking about trading picks and doing that kind of stuff. I don't think I would want to do that. I kind of let the wheel of fate determine where I'm going to fall, and that's where it is. I mean, I wasn't necessarily hoping to be the first pick. I didn't necessarily want to be the last pick. I was going to be, again, it does have its benefits to it, but I wanted to either be towards the front or towards the back. It's kind of where I wanted to be at. So I got second. So we'll see. Who knows? These guys want to trade up. Maybe they want to trade. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they want to trade. Pick spots. I don't know. I don't know if anybody's like super excited to pick second. I don't know if that would happen. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. So this is the preliminary. This is how we're going to put it on Sleeper. We're going to be. Let me flip back over that. Actually, we'll be able to at least start doing our mock drafts based on this. So super excited. So we're going to be able to go in. I can actually go and edit the draft order right now. So let's go in. I think it's draft settings. Yeah, I think I can reassign it. So I'm going to flip over here and pull up Discord because they were Flying V was so nice to put all these in. Flying V, if you could just put these in real quick, if you could just put these in like one message, one block, that would be great. And then what I can do is I can go through and adjust those. And I can know who's where. Let's see. If I go to, I know that South Beach Explorers was first. So let's just unclick all these, and then we'll just add people to them where they need to go. Okay, so we're just going to unclick everybody, and then we'll go ahead and set first. So first I know is South Beach Explorers. I know that. So we're going to assign them to the first slot. So we got that. Let's see. Next is me. I know that. So it's fine. It's going to go All Stars. Go ahead and assign them. Third is Fighting Pheasants. So Dak Fighting Pheasants. That's great. You don't need to update that now because I see it. So that's good, actually. H-Town K-Dogs is going to be fourth. Okay, coming in fifth is Howard the Ducks. Where's he at? Howard, there we go. Coming in sixth, Dr. Swing's Big Pick Energy. There we go. Nice. Okay, number 7 is Chinstrap Penguins. They are the most, I found out these are the most aggressive penguins. This is Flying V, I think. Flying V. Yeah, Flying V is Chinstrap Penguins. These are the most aggressive of penguins, he told me. That's why he wanted his team to be the most aggressive penguins. Okay, fair enough. I didn't really know there were aggressive penguins. I didn't know that. But that's great. That's great. I love it. Next, we are going to go with Eddie Ha. His team name is Be Determined. We've got to come up with something cool for Eddie. Then we have Benz Johnson. Okay, that's Bansom. So Bansom is going to be picking 9th. Joe Mama is going to be picking 10th. 11th is going to be Punning Pandas. Okay. And finally, we have Christopher Green. Christopher Green will be picking 12th. Now, listen to this, okay? Christopher Green is picking 12th. So listen, this is why he won the day. If you want to say who had the best day today, it was Christopher Green. Here's why. Number 1, he is picking 12. So he gets the 12th pick, and then he turns around and gets the 13th pick right away. So right there, he already won that. Now he also the icing on the cake. What made him win the day is he joined two LordSkunk.com fantasy leagues. Two LordSkunk.com $5 fantasy leagues. He joined two of them today. Who knows? Maybe now that he got 12 pick, maybe he's got the 12 pick, he's going to pick 12 and 13. Maybe he'll get in on a third LordSkunk.com draft. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But really encourage you, please head over to LordSkunk.com. Check it out. Check out the channel. Check out the scoring. Check out all that we have. Everything is 100% secured through LeagueSafe. All good there. We know that they're going to make sure that the payouts go out directly. Everything's on the up and up. You know that you're secure. All good there. So jump into a league. Check it out. Please jump into fill up the most recent one first. If you can. So I think we're going to be picking on, let's flip over there real quick. We're going to be picking the Yahoo one. If you can do the Yahoo platform, we're going to be picking on June 24th, 2025. So June 24th, 2025, we're about, exactly 10 days away. So we're 10 days away from that draft. If you can jump in on that one, or if you're like, hey, you know what, I'm really a sleeper fan. I really like to be on a sleeper app. That's fine too. It's 2 days later. It can just be on the 26th. Jump into that. All you have to do is click the button here. It takes you right into LeagueSafe. You put in your $5 securely into that. It puts it into the pot. They hang on to the money throughout the season. Whoever wins at the end of the season, whoever gets all the different payouts, then that'll be paid out to them. So super excited for that. But we got a couple of different options here. If you're maybe not available, during one of those days, you can go a little bit later. You can go into July if you want. And be able to draft there. So make sure you jump into those. I think we're going to have a lot of fun being able to do that. I'm excited to connect, with you guys and be able to, have fantasy football, enjoy, getting ready for the season, getting ready to, get ready for some football, right? Get ready for some football. So get some drafts in there, have fun. These are deep bench leagues, but we still have some opportunities to trade. We'll still have some opportunities to check out that waiver wire. We're going to be learning more about rookies. We're going to be learning about that. So that's a whole nother aspect of it. Again, we'll be doing the shows. We're doing the live shows. We'll be able to have, a lot of fun, with that. So if you're interested, make sure you please check out LordSkunk.com. Check out those leagues. In addition to that, if you want to check out the format for No Guts, No Glory, you can head over to NoGutsNoGloryLeague.com. You can see the structure there that we have going on. You can see some of the teams. You can see the Discord is there. We will be merging that Discord over to the Lord Skunk Discord very soon. So that'll be something I'll be working on this week, getting that all set up. So I appreciate everybody watching. If you're watching the replay of this, thank you so much. If you're watching this live, absolutely thank you. Really appreciate it. If you can just leave a comment to how you found the stream and where you watched it from, I'd really appreciate that feedback. If there's anything you'd like to see, anything you'd like to add, any ideas that you have, feel free to reach out to me. You can hit me up on the LordSkunk.com Discord. All the information you need to connect with me, to follow us on all the socials, is on LordSkunk.com. That is the hub for everything. Once you get to LordSkunk.com, you can get to the Discord. You can get to all the different social sites that we have, so you can stay connected. So, again, you can check out the scoring format, the team setup. All the goodies you need is right here. Click that button and join a league, and you will be, right back up here with your league selection. Join the one that you want. Join a couple of them. If you've never done Sleeper, but you've always done Yahoo, jump into Yahoo, jump into Sleeper. We can do both. Check them out. See what you think. I like to get your feedback. It gives us something to talk about throughout the season as we're having fun. But really, I really appreciate you sharing, liking, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the socials. If you can, really helps a lot. If you can go to LordSkunk.com and just go to these social links and just follow. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate what this community did for me, in the past with the Galaxy of Heroes, streams and the communities that I built there, back many moons ago, it feels like now. But I really appreciate it if you can help support that. It's all about the community. I'm all about growing that. I'm all about connecting, all about helping other people enjoy that. One thing that I like the most is, yes, everybody's looking for tips and tricks and rankings and all that stuff. All that stuff's great. We'll get all that. We'll have all that, of course. But the thing that I like best, and I think that most people like best, that once they realize that once they start connecting, is the type of community that you're going to get, the type of community that you have, people that you enjoy chatting with. Hey, you come home, you have a bad day, whatever, tough day at work, whatever. You can jump on the Discord, watch a live show, whatever, get in a chat on the live show, and just have fun. It's all about connecting. It's all about decompressing. It's all about being around like-minded individuals that enjoy the same stuff you do. Listen, I love my wife to death, but she doesn't really care much about football. It's just not her thing, and that's fine, and I appreciate that. So it's nice to have a group of people that you can kind of geek out, talk about football, have a good time, and just enjoy that camaraderie. If you can jump in a league together, that's great too, because you can build that camaraderie and the rivalry. Push each other to do better, build a great team, whatever it might be. So super excited about that. So really appreciate everybody tuned in. Again, like I said, if you can support the channel in any way, like, subscribe, share, whatever. If you're in a Facebook group with fantasy football people, you're in a fantasy football group, share it. Share the stream, share the video, share the link. If you see somebody looking for a league, if you're out there on social media looking for a league, or you're in a social media group or whatever, and somebody says they're looking for a league, send them over. LordScunt.com. It's pretty easy. LordScunt.com will get them over to see all about the community, see about the scoring options. They'll be able to click right there and jump right in. We know it's safe. We know league safe is the way to go. I'm not asking anybody to Venmo me money or cash out me money. That's not what I'm asking for. I don't want that. I just want you to be able to join a league secure, fun, safe, have a good time, have a great time, and then be able to get your payout. So appreciate everybody being here. If you have any questions, or you got any ideas, or you want to connect, whatever, jump into that Discord. Let's hang out. Let's chat. But again, we're going to be doing those live drafts. It's coming up. You see it right here, June 24th. We're going to be doing live drafts here, just similar format to what we're doing tonight. High octane. It's going to be rapid fire picks. Super excited. We will be streaming No Guts No Glory. Draft. We'll be doing draft updates. We'll have some of the team managers on as guests. We'll be able to get some of their feedback, some of their excitement. In preparation of the league as we get everything up and running. This is a startup, so it's all new for all of us. We're all getting to know each other, and we're all some of us are new to Dynasty. I've never done Dynasty fantasy football before, so this will be new for me. I'm excited about it, and you can follow along our journey. So follow along with us. We're gonna have a lot of different shows, a lot of different content going. And if you want to jump in on that, if you're interested in content, you're interested in promotion, stuff like that, you want to get involved, you just want to help out, just to get it out there. I'd love to connect with you. If you want to go that route, you feel like you got some strengths, you got some creative sides that you want to utilize. Feel free to hit me up. I'm down for that. I'm always open to chat, learn more, and see how you can bring value to the fantasy football community. And how you can use your skills. And I can help with that if you want. So it'll be great. I'm excited for everybody. Appreciate everybody hanging out on this Saturday night. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I'm a dad. I'm excited. My kids, my wife was nice enough to say, hey, you know what? I'm going to take the kids and I can come in and stream and be able to connect with all of you guys for a little bit. But looking forward to that. So have a great Father's Day tomorrow. Have a great rest of your week, your weekend, and we'll be connected very soon. Thanks so much.